Colorado Springs, a metropolis of over 350,000, popular for both its man-made and natural beauty. But even the city where America the Beautiful was written seems to be unable to escape the widening poverty gap of a society in which just 1% of the people control a quarter of the wealth. And in the middle of it all, Colorado College, a private liberal arts institution with attendance costs of over $50,000 a year, home to the nation's oldest student-run soup kitchen.
You get people that come in there that never washed a dish in their life. It's just that there's been a limited amount of exposure. And by golly, it's a crash course in exposure.
Colorado's number 3 in homeless in the United States. And the state really needs to put more money toward helping the homeless.
I felt like if I'm going to come to a college that costs such an exorbitant amount that I'm spending on myself, I should give back to the community in some way. And it's always been important for me to interact with the community in whatever community I live in.
It's a really fun environment. I like preparing food, I really do. It's really satisfying to have a finished creation and then to see it enjoyed by someone and consumed, and you basically watch your food disappear, and it's really satisfying.
So in 1992 on Easter Sunday, a few students started the CC Soup Kitchen to fill in the gap where the Marion House Soup Kitchen downtown does not serve.
It started out pretty small, it was just soup. Now we almost never serve soup, and they had maybe 50 guests a week, and it's expanded quite a lot since then.
The first thing that happens in the day, there are volunteers scheduled to do the food run. They go out to Whole Foods at about 7:30 in the morning and pick up the donations from Whole Foods.
About 4 or 5 weeks ago, Whole Foods donated caviar to us. And we got maybe 6 or 7 containers. They come in these tiny little jars like this. So I tasted caviar for the first time at a soup kitchen, like who would have guessed. And it was awful, by the way. But it was just kind of funny to to see that, to get to joke with all the guests outside, like, guess what, we're serving caviar today. Like, I'm not kidding. It was good stuff.
Send me a letter, send me
Another donor is Bon Appetit. We order food from them sometimes too, so they're great people for us.
Other donors include La Baguette in Old Colorado City. They donate bread to us every week.
We also work with Colorado Running Company over here on Tejon, and they give us some shoes every other week. Those go really fast each week.
Miller Farms in the summer provides us food from farmers markets.
Our last major partner is Care and Share, who supplies food to a lot of the shelters in the area. I think they get food from grocery stores and then just redistribute it out everywhere.
Since we started working with Care and Share, we have access to much cheaper food for the things that are staples that we need to buy.
They still won't buy us beer like every other club for some reason. I don't get it.
So then after we're all set up, we have the mad dash of getting all the food inside and digging through, like half of it'll have rotten spots and stuff.
Around 9, we set up tables, we start the food prep, we make all our food.
A green salad, a fruit salad, meat dish, a few casseroles, rice items, pasta, anything else that we might have that day.
And then usually about 1:30 we'll serve our meal, which is the best time of day because all the volunteers really like that part, is actually handing the food to somebody instead of just making it for someone they haven't really seen yet.
It's really great to hear, like, oh, that food was so good today. People really like it compared to other soup kitchens in the Springs.
Do you think like the food here is like better, worse, same as like other soup kitchens?
I think better.
And I think our guests really appreciate that they're able to eat the way they would at anybody's house or the way they would if they had a choice. So it's just a little bit more respect, a little bit more community feel, because we encourage our volunteers to eat. I eat meals there, and it's really a group effort rather than we're feeding you. It's a kind of everybody all together. It's much more of a family.
What really runs the soup kitchen is people who are involved every week. We really need volunteers who have bigger vision, people who can, contribute a few hours a week, a few hours a month, and help us move along. Because right now, I want to put in so much more and see so much more happen, but I can't.
We welcome all kinds of things, special projects. If you want to learn about what we do, if you have a special type of food you want to cook and bring for us, everyone's welcome.
we're keeping afloat now, but it'd be nice to do more.
People come in and spend a little time down there and have gone on to do really cool things in the world that are all very compassionately rendered, and I like to think that the kitchen up there had something to do with that.